Thank you, Mark. Welcome back. Good money here for Double Encounter. I thought it was one of the better bets on the program. Recipe for Dreamings at $5 had some support as well. They're moving up behind the gate. This is the penultimate at GOULBURN this afternoon. They're ready. Kilo Misty about to join. Back a little bit out wide as Recipe for Dreaming as the mobile speeds away, and getting away nicely in the centre of the track was It's a Dance Off. It's got too much speed there for Double Encounter, who'll get the set. Up on the outside is Nicolong Henry into third. Fourth spot at the moment, Charming Major, and on the outside about to fill the 1x1 is Muscle Mac. And then we go back along the inside to Kilo Misty. On the outside of it next was Recipe for Dreaming, and Donkey is last of all. 6.4, the lead time's quite good, and as they're about to get to the top of the home straight, It's a Dance Off out in front. On the leaders back was Double Encounter. In third spot, also racing along the pegs, was Charming Major, and leading up that outside brigade now would have been Nicolong Henry, being tracked up in turn by Muscle Mac. Along the inside was Kilo Misty. Second last is Recipe for Dreaming, and Donkey can see them all. They go by the winning post. 31 won the quarter, and they race out of the straight now, and still in front is It's a Dance Off. In second spot on the leaders back was Double Encounter. First one up on the outside is Nicolong Henry. It's being tracked up in turn as they make their way into the back by Muscle Mac. Three back the inside is Charming Major. Up on the outside of runners is Recipe for Dreaming. Second last is Kilo Misty, and last of all Donkey. They race down the back 28.5, a good second quarter. It's a 59.6 half, and out in front still is It's a Dance Off. On the outside, edging a little bit closer, Nicolong Henry. Over on the inside, Double Encounter will need an out, and then in the 1x1 spot, Muscle Mac. Three back the inside still is Charming Major. They haven't moved much order at the moment. On the outside next was Recipe for Dreaming, Kilo Misty, and Donkey last of all. They start to bunch up now though. 28.4 coming around them out 3 and 4 deep. Muscle Mac are even wider still as they turn into the straight is Recipe for Dreaming, and then in the centre of runners was Nicolong Henry. It's a Dance Off, and now getting a run along the inside is Double Encounter, but the bird's flown down the outside. Recipe for Dreaming, Muscle Mac trying to go with it, but Recipe for Dreaming too good. Recipe for Dreaming beats Muscle Mac. Third flying aim was Charming Major, and then behind those runners next would have been Nicolong Henry. Along the inside, Double Encounter. Tiring after leading for most of the journey was It's a Dance Off. Second last in the run across the line was Donkey, and last of all was Kilo Misty. 30.2 that final quarter. Number 7 Recipe for Dreaming gets the cash for Todd McCarthy. It'll defeat number 6 Muscle Mac, and number